Alright, so you got emotional cravings like a mud. A lot of people don't realize that they have emotional cravings. In the sense of when they have these little emotional cravings or whatever have you. We crave emotions. You got happiness, sadness, disgust, excitement, sadness, whatever. You got all these emotions. But what triggers these emotions? Because they are you in the first place. The emotions is what make you human. The difference between you and a stoic is a stoic knows exactly how to handle their emotions, and they do it. Think about this. Could you watch a movie where it was just peaceful straight through? That would make for a boring movie. Think about it. What makes us watch this scary movie? What makes women want to watch these tear-jerking films? Why do we always watch the news? It ain't never a day where they ain't just got nothing bad to say. Cause life is so boring. We need to see chaos. It's just the violent nature. Human have a violent nature. That's what we do. You will never not be violent. You can only control it. Sex is violent. Birth is violent. Death is violent. Life is violence, but violence is beautiful to us. It is. We beat each other and call it boxing, and it's a sport. You can pay $1 million. We slam each other when we catch a football. That's a form of violence too. That's what we do. We have emotional cravings. We want to, like I said earlier, women want to watch these chick flicks. They have the cravings for emotion. So if you haven't experienced an emotion in a long time, you will subconsciously go try to find that emotion. But here's the tricky part. When life gives you that emotion against your will, that's when it's terrible. Like when somebody down you and pass away and give you that empty feeling of disbelief and grief. You kind of like, well, why am I feeling this way? Or how am I, you feel that way because that's, life give you these emotions. But sometimes when you go so long without those emotions, you start to crave those emotions, and you'll get it from a TV show. Love and hip hop. Life's so boring to the point that you gotta go see people, and reality TV show is fake, but we gotta watch it because it's amusing. Wrestling, we gotta live. Life is boring to you. Because the thing is, peace is boring. It's very boring. You know how many times you can go and watch how beautifully a crocodile can come out the water and snatch a cheetah and bring it in the water and devour it? People like it. People record this. What's wrong with people? What's wrong with people? Because life is, that's what it is. It's what it is. That's what I mean, emotional cravings. Being happy all the time will make you feel bored. That's why you get millions of dollars and you think you become happier. You can be so happy to the point that you're bored. And I think I would want that myself. I would want to be so happy that one day I just get bored of happiness. You gotta look at life for what it really is. I understand now why we do the things we do, why we watch the violence on the silver screen, is because you have emotional cravings. Your body wants to be sad sometimes. It wants to be angry sometimes. The very music you play on the radio, nothing was wrong with you, and then they play the violent music, and now you about cursing and fussing and fighting. That's what it is. Human being. See, going on a spiritual journey, you will realize a lot of stuff. You will become very woke. We all got it. The reason why we can watch violence on the TV is because we can relate to it very well, because that's a part of who we are. I love when people say the bullshit like, oh my goodness, I don't even know what he's talking about. I know exactly what I'm talking about. Anyway, I wanted to make this video to tell you have emotional cravings, and don't be ashamed of your emotional cravings, because that's what make you human. The spiritual, I don't think it's violent. If you stay in touch with your spiritual side, if you let your spiritual side do the driving, then you will know how to control your violent side, and you will know how to control the anger. The beautiful thing is what's making the flesh is weak. That means the flesh surrenders to the emotions. But the spiritual side is the strong side, helps you handle what the body, the pains. Because that's all pain is. Pain is weakness leaving the body. So, if you feel sad today, let the tears roll. If you angry, don't express it with words. Express it with your talents. Just telling you how to handle your emotions. If it's happy, relish in the times. A lot of people can't be happy because they too worried about what's bad. It's a good time right now, so something bad finna happen. Relish in the good moment that you're having. You know, if you're disgusted right now, understand what's gross and just realize that this is not gross. God made it. It's gross to you, but you know, is it really gross? You know, if you know, any emotion that you feel right now, relish it in the best way you can, and understand this is a part of being in this vehicle we call a body. And a lot of people don't realize this, but that's the wear and tear of being a human being. Your emotions, your emotion will make you feel stuff inside of this. It can help you age faster. It can help you. You don't get through life getting gray hairs, living peaceful every day. It just doesn't happen. In this jungle called a life, you're gonna step on landmines. You're gonna walk through and get thorns. You're gonna hit your head. Look, this is life. See this? This is a scar I got in 1995. Through this life, if you lucky enough to make it to an old age, it'll show in your wrinkles and your gray. Continue to embrace greatness and walk in positivity.